Hello there, everyone, and welcome back to All the Things Sword of Truth, the alcohol-fueled chapter-by-chapter reread of the Sword of Truth series with a knife tip coated in craft brew on the side. I'm Jade.
And I'm Nate, and today we're going to be talking about Chapter 24 of Stone of Tears.
Heck yeah, we are, and I'm super excited about it.
We do tend to say we like these chapters a lot ahead of time, but this one we really, really like.
Yeah, I didn't realize, I knew it was coming up soon, but I was happy when I realized that this was the chapter that we were meeting one of my favorite characters. When the chapter starts, Richard is trying to touch his Han, and every time I read that, I picture him doing something else. And he realizes that somebody is coming while he's doing his, like, little meditation shit.
Somebody's sneaking up on him.
Yeah.
Ow! Had the sock over my doorknob.
This is private time, goddammit.
Yeah.
So, Verna knew that somebody was sneaking up on them from the time that they started doing the meditation, and she had no intention of running from them. As soon as this person saw the two of them camped out, it was over. So, she was like, nope, we're just gonna wait.
Oh, it was already decided that they were going to kill whoever it was.
Yes.
Regardless of who it was.
Yeah, we're not gonna ask questions, we're not gonna try and make nice, it's done. And Richard tries to explain, we don't know who the fuck this person is, maybe we don't have to kill them. Maybe they just want to come say hey. I don't know, I feel like maybe trust the lady with experience. Maybe the person who's gone through this land before knows a little bit more than you. If somebody was going with him through Westland, and he was their woods guide, I feel like if he said these people are dangerous, he would expect those people to trust him.
Yeah, I mean, listen to the person who's done it before.
Right.
I don't fucking know. I've never been here before. And if you're saying, hey, there's a way to get past this, or through this, or deal with these people, then
yeah,
I'm with you. I'm with you. I don't know why he wouldn't want to do that.
Yeah, he seems in a weird headspace in this chapter a little bit, because he's just like, no, we should find out first. And I'm like, no, you're a woods guide. You know better. Just listen to your guide.
I mean, as much as I say listening to Verna would be the smart thing, I also kind of feel like, I mean, we could at least, let's just decide to wait and see who it is before we determine that we have to kill them. What if it is friends?
Okay, yeah.
Just don't be so blindly set on it. If it turns out to be who it is you think, then I am going to go with you on the fact that we got to kill him. Okay, that sucks. But if we want to get through, we have to do that. I understand. But, like, yeah, what if it's fucking Zed?
Don't jump the gun on murder.
Yeah.
Okay. But she also tells him it's always crazy dangerous for the sisters to cross this land. It's usually 3 sisters. She's only 1, so they're at a disadvantage. I was also a little bit curious because isn't she, like, the equivalent of 3 of them now, though?
Yeah, because she has the power of the other 2, supposedly.
Right. So it's like the same.
She's like boss level Verna now.
Right. Like, would you rather have 3 weak bitches or 1 strong bitch with you? It's just... It's just your preference, I feel like.
Well, it's Verna. She's strong and strong-willed. She's a lot.
So, a screaming woman appears at this moment, running straight into Richard and his affinity for damsels in distress.
Okay, it was over for him.
She tells him there's men chasing me, and he's reminded of when he met Kaylin. It's probably the reason that he loses his head in this whole chunk of time, because as soon as he saw the, like, helpless woman, he was like, oh, shit.
And let's be thankful that happened with Kaylin, because apparently that scene unfolds in front of Richard several times throughout his life.
Yeah.
Where a lone woman needs help. She's like, help, I need a big, strong man to save me. He's like, I'm a big, strong man.
His ears prick up.
Like his dog. I'm a good boy. I can help.
What do you need? What do you need? What do you need?
And that it could have happened with anybody else. But no, it happened with Kaylin, so... It's so good. It wasn't this lady.
He's immediately reassuring her, telling her she's safe, and she wraps her arms around him, and then she goes heavy and the light drains out of her eyes.
Fucking Verna.
Yeah. She's stabbing another bitch in the back. Like, seriously, don't turn around near her, because, like, She has no, like, hesitation when she does this kind of stuff.
No, not at all. She is stone cold. And as many times as Richard has had a damsel in distress, she has now stabbed a person in the back. So these are pretty patterned people.
And Richard, to his pattern, gets pissed.
Yep.
And then Verna is like, hey, check out the knife in her hand. It's tipped with poison. Like, proof. It was, like, to your back.
Yeah, it was there.
Plus the fact that, like, and we were literally just talking about a sentinel coming to check us out, and we randomly had some weird chick in distress running up to us. Are you serious?
Yeah.
Where is your critical thinking here, Richard? Because you are not using it.
He sees a woman in stress and it's done, man. He can't. He just can't. It is fucking magic-like. He's just like, oh, but she needs help, though. I mean, it makes you kind of think that if he saw Addie all by herself with the 1 foot, he might have been like, you know, she looks pretty tough, though. She'll be fine.
Yeah, she can make it.
She's hot, you say? About 27 years old. Okay, yeah. No, I could probably do something.
Yeah.
We could do something, guys.
He tries to defend why she would have the fucking knife and had it to his back, why it would have been tipped in poison. When that doesn't work, he decides to start blaming Verna for causing the situation in the first place by not leaving.
Right. This is your fault because we should have just left. The second you knew somebody was coming, we should have been out of here.
I will just say that her logic for that is pretty sound, though. She's like, they would have caught us.
Yeah. They're going to get you. If you're on their land at all, they're going to find you.
And you're in a better position to fight if you stand your ground and
Right.
are not running. So
Right.
he's just not thinking. He's thinking out of the wrong head at this point.
But, tits.
She tells him to stop acting like a child. She had saved him. He says she's done him no favors, and he starts changing the subject to what the fuck she's carrying in her pocket. Or, I guess, up her sleeve.
Yeah. Her fucking Dakra, right?
Is it Dakra or Dakra?
I think it's Dakra.
I think we talked about this once before, too.
We might have. I think it's Dakra.
Okay.
That's what I'm going with.
Okay. But, I'm sorry, continue.
Oh. Well, he brings up the poison knife. While we're on the subject, obviously, the person who's now dead isn't going to bother us, but there may be other people, and why are we stopping to talk about this? Was my question.
Oh, yeah.
Let's go. And, like, we have horses. We can talk while we ride. That's a thing people do.
Yeah,
I've seen them do it, man.
we can talk about the pros and cons of both of our weapons. It'll be great.
We can do that while we go.
But the Dakra extinguishes the spark of life. That's what the flash in their eyes is when they die. And that's pretty much the end of their conversation.
Yeah, it's not the wound that actually kills you when it comes to the Dakra. It's not giving you a lethal blow of any kind. It's just the magic. It just snuffs out the light.
And also, does it maybe take your magic if you're a magic person?
I don't think it said anything about that.
She has the sister's magic in her now. And we know that, like, to take male power, you have to have the special little statue dealy. I wasn't sure if maybe the Dakra was a instrument to also suck power out.
Oh, I suppose it could be.
I'm just curious. We'll probably find out more about it as we go on, but that's what I was thinking maybe. Because she didn't say any magic words or anything. Anyways, Richard decides that he wants to bury his attacker because that's the kind of person he is.
You'd think he'd have enough of that, though, by now.
Right?
Like, I had to bury your two buddies. Now, this one's your fault. You know what? Let's even this out. Why don't you take a turn?
Verna tells Richard they might have to take his sword at the palace for his own good. Because that's always what that means when they take your weapons. It's always
Right.
for your own good.
Here, you don't need this.
But it's because he invoked the prophecy by naming himself the bringer of death. That says he's able to call forth the dead and bring the past into the present, whatever the fuck that means.
I mean, maybe he was talking about how he uses the mud people to talk to the ancestors, but this doesn't sound like that's really what he's referring to. Maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah, I feel like the dead part makes sense. Like what you're saying. The ancestors, Dark and Raw, he brought back. That makes sense. The bringing the past into the present part is a little bit less clear. He tells her he's going to be the Seeker with or without the sword, so that doesn't really fucking make a difference. But she's not going to take it. So.
I have the power. You don't understand, lady. Can't take it from me. It's mine.
He was named, and he will give it up when he damn well chooses.
That's right. Tell me.
And Verna, she gets weird when he mentions being named by a wizard, and the fact that Zed had offered to teach him. Because this is apparently something that wasn't known to her. I feel like he mentioned that Zed was, like, around before this, but maybe they didn't have enough time to actually talk about it.
I thought that when Richard was talking to Verna about the prophecies, she asked him where he got those prophecies, and I'm almost positive he said, from Zed, a wizard, my grandfather.
That could have been. I guess that's why I'm a little bit like, it's weird that she was so shocked that Zed would have offered. The whole point of it is it makes Richard question if he actually needed the help of the sisters if Zed was sitting there and willing.
Right. He's definitely starting to doubt now that this is the only way it could have gone. But
maybe Zed shouldn't have fucking waited so long. Again, it doesn't make any sense. He waited till you were like fucking 25 to even be like, hey, maybe you have the gift. It doesn't make sense. I get that he didn't do the things that made the magic come out in him, but Zed should have tested him like a long time ago.
At least once all this started, he should have sped the conversation along. Like, okay, hey, just so you know, there are some things that are going to happen to you in your life, and those include you're going to actually be a wizard. You could potentially be the person that, like, holds all of the universe together, and as long as you keep your shit together, the universe will survive. And yeah, he never does anything like that.
Normal wizards, apparently, are sent away when they're 10. I don't know if they have, like, they present before that, normally. But Richard had to do really specific fucking things to make it present in him. And I feel like most little kids wouldn't have done that. So, I don't know. Zed was irresponsible by not trying to do something to get in front of this problem. Richard basically ends up telling Verna, try me, bitch. If you try and take the sword right now, one of us is going to die.
No, it's mine. Like he said, he's not giving it up. And as we know, Richard, once he says something like that, he means that.
It's going to happen.
It will.
So Verna is like, oh, okay, all right, cool, that's fine. I am not going to take it now. You said it was given to you, so it's yours. Cool, that's fine. We're good.
What she's talking about here is the fact that she assumed Richard stole or bought the sword. The Seeker had a terrible name up until Richard because that's who had it. I mean, before it was hidden away, right?
Right.
Before Zed had it, it was just kind of passed down to whoever could get their hands on it, and so it wasn't a very respected position. But if he's a legit Seeker, then he's got a little bit more weight behind the title.
Yeah, well, I think also she just doesn't want to fuck with that. When she found that out, she was like, oh... Okay, so you're not just a punk kid with a sword. This is a bigger deal, and I'm gonna not. But he better not draw that sword on her again, ever, or she's gonna fuck him up.
I mean, she does have magic, so
yeah.
I'm assuming her reach is a little further than Richard's.
Well, you know what's in my reach?
What's that, JD?
The fridge. I think it's time for a break.
Well, okay, let's take a break.
Beer break.
Tonight, we are drinking raspberry milk stout.
Yeah.
I am excited about this one. I've had the milk stout from this place before. It's from Left Hand Brewing Company. That is in